Welcome to the final round of the 2019 Battle at Bachelor. I am Ian Anderson, joined by Ben Baker. And tell us a little bit about the tournament, Ben.
Well, we're back here at the Battle at Bachelor from 2019. You guys may recall the 2018 version. If not, go check that out. It's on a beautiful Nordic course on the side of Mount Bachelor, up at about 6,000 feet elevation. And boy, these guys are going to do battle on a treacherous course.
Yeah, they are. It's sort of right in the middle of Oregon, basically, which is just outside Bend. It is a beautiful area, as you guys will see, and getting a look at our lead card going into round two, Ben.
Yeah, we've got a great group of talented players here. A lot of you know Scott Withers already, now rated among the top 10 players in the world, as well as Lewis Nava and Justin Anderson, Discmania sponsored player. Nathan Anderson out of Bend himself, and Chris Nelson for Beaverton.
Cool. Two of my cousins, Ben. How about that?
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
So Chris is out of Beaverton, you said?
Chris out of Beaverton. He also gave Scott a great run for his money in the 2018 version. Spoiler alert. But here we are at hole one. Plays well for a nice forehand downhill shot. Or a turnover if you got it.
All right, welcome to the lead card.
Big shout out to Hayden Shore doing the introductions here out of New Zealand. He's made the trip the last few years.
Now, first up,
volunteers, spends a lot of time helping out, make the tournament run smooth.
Team Nava, currently sitting at 7 under.
The accent plays, as always.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Makes him sound much more official.
Yeah.
Yep. So Scott Withers on the box. Probably reaching for one of his champ Firebirds, if I had to guess.
Absolutely. This is definitely a Firebird shot. It's a bit of a pull at 350. But reachable with the downhill.
Yeah, man. Scott has all the tools. He will throw the correct shot for the hole almost all the time.
Yeah, but that does seem to pop up early on him, and he is going to have a long putt.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Didn't really hang it out wide enough.
All right, that's looking maybe 50 or 60 to the right.
Give it up for Lewis Nava.
All right, Lewis Nava.
Lewis, yeah. And he's going to opt for the turnover shot, arguably the prettier shot.
100% agreed. Gonna guess that's a KC Pro rock in his hands.
I'm not sure, but
or maybe Mick Pro, one of the two.
Kind of a textbook disc selection for that shot.
Yeah, and beautifully done.
Yeah, absolutely.
Third off the tee, also from Buxton, Wilsonville, plays for Team Discmania with a 998 rating. 2 shots off the lead.
And
Justin Anderson.
Justin Anderson, indeed, coming in at 998 rated, just a clip short of 1,000. Maybe this tournament will project him up there.
Nice. Ripping out the forehand, floating it up a little high.
High and wide, nice. Maybe reading off Scott's shot. Yeah, it's a good shot.
Sure was.
3 shots off the lead. Give it up for Nate Anderson.
And Nate, of course, hailing out of Bend. He's throwing his Leopard 3 here.
Nice. Look at a little bit of tailwind. Is that what I'm seeing?
I mean, the way that popped up, I don't know. I would almost say headwind, but
And the last person
just trying to check.
well.
Yeah, checking out those flags.
Seems like they died just now.
They did, didn't they?
Huh. From Beaverton, the home course of Greenway Park. Give it up for Chris.
Greenway
Nelson.
Park. I lost my bar stamp buzz at Greenway Park, man.
Oh no!
Yeah, my OG bar stamp buzz.
Guys, if you're in Beaverton,
it's still in there. Here is Chris ripping out the forehand, looking pretty good.
Yeah, very nice. Just a bit right, but he'll be putting.
And Scott first to putt, like you mentioned, about 50-60.
Oh, but what a run. Jeez, just a hair short.
Yep. Lewis from the other side of the basket, a little bit closer.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, he'll get it going eventually. He is a great putter. Nathan coming back after going a little bit long.
Oh, just spit out to the right. It's a close one.
They are teasing it, aren't they?
Yeah. There we go. Dead center. Mach X. It's going to keep it.
Nicely done. Looks like Justin will keep pace with Chris. A couple nice birdies there from those guys, and a bunch of par cleanups for the rest of them.
Yeah, absolutely. Well done.
Yep.
It's the hole that you look at and you really want to get the birdie, but I don't know. It's a little easier said than done. There's a lot of wind that can come into play on that hole.
Absolutely. And what a beautiful picture, Ben. Wow.
Well, thanks. Yeah, big shout outs to Steve Aliberti, helping us out with drone footage and photos, doing a lot to help out with this production.
Nice, man. What a guy. Looks like Scott still had a 1-stroke lead as we're heading into hole 2.
Hole 2, the big 420-foot left turn up the hillside, cutting in just before these trees, and we see it there. Just kind of hidden in the shadows a little bit. This one playing right down the middle in toughness. It's the 9th hardest hole on the course. It's really one of those that's a hard birdie, but not that hard of a par unless you do this and go long.
It's kind of like big arm problems on this one.
Right, absolutely.
It's easier to get the birdie, but also easier to get yourself in a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah, he's going to have to find himself maybe a big forehand from there or try to sneak it through the middle.
Yeah, hopefully so. Chris up next.
See if Chris reads off that. Maybe looks like he threw it a little higher, and that is coming back, but also a little deep. He might be in those woods.
Okay. Hopefully he can manufacture a putt out of that. We'll see. Withers.
Withers looks like he put a lot of hyzer on this, but it's ripping pretty good and checking up just a little short.
That's the better miss, though.
Right. Yeah.
And he's still got a putt.
Oh, yeah.
Lewis.
And this one's super high, but it looks like it's carrying. And there it is.
Oh, wow. Nice shot.
Similar type of miss, but he's just kind of pinched behind all those trees.
Yeah, it's going to make for a tough putt. But probably not a bogey unless he gets a nasty roll away. Nathan.
Nathan's throwing a champion boss here. And just coming up a little short. He referred to himself once or twice as having old man problems, but I think he's going to hold up pretty well.
That's still pretty far, man, you know? Just not crazy far.
I mean, 420 uphill, most of us, this is a big pull.
Yeah, I'm not birding this one.
Not to mention, it is 6,000 feet high.
Yeah, sure. So here is where Justin ended up.
Oh, wow. Oh, man, that was a good try, but just such a tough look from where he was.
Yeah, almost got it.
And here he is looking for par.
Awkward lie here.
Uh-huh. Just a hair right.
Yep. Scott looking for the 2.
This is a clean look. Oh, just a little hot.
Yeah. Yep, settled at least, though.
Yep. And that's Lewis coming in a little high.
Looks like he'll also take a par.
This is Chris's birdie look.
Is it really? He ended up right here. Wow, nice.
Oh, no.
Man.
Well, strong side.
It was.
Yeah, Nathan gets his par.
Yep, good save there. No damage done. We getting pars all around? Oh, yeah, we'll have one bogey, won't we?
Right. Nathan's going to, or
Justin's
going to have to stop that. Getting those Andersons mixed up. Next thing you know, I'm going to be calling you Justin.
It's trouble.
Yeah. Good putt there.
Yeah. And we've got a couple cleanups here for bogey and then par, respectively.
Justin's actually got a tricky stance here.
Kind of does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
These
or should I say Ian has a tough stance here. Sorry.
These are not the catchiest of baskets either, too. So you got to be kind of careful.
Right, yeah.
But that all worked out. Looks like Justin will be losing a stroke to card with that bogey. Scott holds on to a 1-stroke lead over Lewis. We got Justin, Nathan, and Chris lurking within striking distance as we head into 3.
Hole 3, real pipe shot here. You got to go straight up the middle and then over this little drop, and you want it to finish really straight.
Somebody made a crazy putt last year on this one, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yes. All right, Chris, what do you got for us? This is such a tough park job.
Yeah, it's the 5th hardest hole. Kind of another one of those where, I mean, you could lay up short and just kind of get your par, but everyone's going to go for the birdie.
Ooh, that's a good roll.
Yeah, good little trickle.
Nice. Scott? Is he going mid-range here?
I don't know.
It kind of looks like it. Something pretty slow.
Yeah,
maybe a fairway at most.
He did play it a little on the safe side there.
Yeah, that makes sense with the downhill 380 and being Scott Withers.
Sure, yeah.
Yep. Lewis?
This is beautiful.
What a shape on this thing.
But maybe coming in a little hot and off to the left there. Looks like he's going to have kind of a tough comebacker. Yeah, but within range for sure.
Yeah. and not putting downhill, which is always nice.
Right.
For the comeback worries.
This is an orc here from Nathan. And could pull a little short left. Probably going to be doing a layup from there.
Yeah, looks like it. That would be the smart play there. Justin up last.
Boy,
Let's see what he's got.
A putter, but probably
Yeah.
mid.
Get a little turn on that. Oh, that's gliding nice.
That is a big rip and nice little skip down. Wow, he's close.
Beautiful shot. Looks like we got a layup out of Scott after coming up short. Or is he?
Oh, yeah, it was a little half go.
Okay. And Nathan. Probably looking at a layup out of him as well.
Yeah, just kind of letting the air get under that and fade naturally.
Lewis looking for a long two. But he will can these on occasion.
Oh.
Yeah.
Looks
Not this
centered.
occasion, but occasions.
Right.
Yes. Justin, after a great drive.
Oh, there it is. High right. Pro side birdie.
Nice putt. Chris, after a great drive and a nice little roll, converts.
How about those misty mountains in the background? You can
I
just
love
see
it.
over the fog there. This is one of those that definitely you got to take in person. I mean,
Yeah. Oh, my God, man. You get
beautiful on video.
Broken
but-
top, Three Sisters all around it is an absolutely beautiful area. If you can ever get to Bend, do it.
Yeah. Come visit. Just don't move here. I'm turning into a local.
Yep. There are some really great birdies from Justin and Chris. Really showed us some great disc golf shots there. Scott Withers still with a one-stroke lead, though. It is also over Justin now as he moves into a tie with Lewis. As we're going to head into 4. What's our pro play here, Ben?
Hole 4, it's just a devastating hole. It's par 4, 7-10. I think this checked in as maybe the hardest hole last year or close to it.
Oh, man.
It's just one of those where if you don't play it right down the middle of the fairway, you can find yourself in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, we saw some people try to get creative last year, and that did not work.
No.
No. Chris on the box,
Oh,
trying
this
to keep it clean.
fantastic, though. Just riding that right side. He does clip something, but fades nicely. He's a little bit on the left side of the fairway, but at the very least, he should have a pretty clean play for par if he wants it.
No, that was beautiful. Can't be mad at that at all.
Yeah.
Justin, go to forehand here. More of a kind of a safety layup play almost.
I think so, but he really does put an aggressive flex on it.
Oh, dang, he does, doesn't he?
And this looks good. Yeah, just checking up on that right side of the fairway should actually give him a pretty clean look up the main chute.
Sure. Scott also going for the forehand.
And that's getting too far right with the wind underneath it. Oh, no. Oh, boy, he's buried.
Ooh. He kept out. It could have been worse, though, I want to say.
Oh, it certainly could have, yeah.
Yeah, definitely could have penetrated a little bit harder there. Lewis.
And that thing's got to get right.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, the height under it just really did it to him, and he is in trouble over there.
That looked like it got way left.
And
Nathan?
this is Nathan throwing a wasp. I remember kind of humble bragging about throwing a mid-range here, and I think it's not a bad strategy at all. We saw how much trouble people got into on this last year, and if you can just play this for 4, it's a smart move.
Yeah, throw something that's going to finish straight-ish, you know?
That's a pretty good pitch
keep in
out
the
by
fairway.
Scott right there.
Yeah, it definitely was.
So Scott will have a chance to save par.
Nathan second.
And Nathan going right back to that same wasp, putting it right in the center of the fairway, and he's in a great position.
Huh, well played. I like that.
Yeah. And here's
So this is Lewis.
Luckily, he did find a little bit of clearing over there.
And going a big hyzer back into the fairway, hopefully. Did it work?
It was hard to tell, but gosh, yeah, he had to go pretty big. And then Justin going to this humongous overhand shot.
Going tomahawk,
Come
it looks
on.
like.
Going
What?
long on the second shot. Let's see that again.
Wow. What a crush, man. That's a beast of a tomahawk.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Because that forehand puts him in the perfect spot for that. I love it, man. What a shot.
Yeah. Boy, I don't have that problem.
Scott
Going
going to go
long.
over the top with a hyzer?
That's what it looks like.
That seems real far.
Yeah, but then the other way, you're kind of trying to pipe this little Anheuser gap.
Yeah, I guess so.
Skinny flex, but yeah, he puts it up there. And
Wow.
a little on the short side, but not bad at all.
No, I'd take that if offered. Chris finished a little more left than he'd like. Let's see what he can manage here.
From a knee with a big forehand, that's a tough shot. And oh no, he cut rolls into the woods.
Ouch.
Hmm.
We're looking at Nathan's third.
Nathan just the ho-hum par approach, and there you go.
All day I'll take
Textbook.
that. Yeah.
Why not? Yeah.
Four is a phenomenal score in this hole.
Yeah. And
So that was Chris.
Oh, Chris doing the left, right, left, right.
Doing the Army golf.
That's right. And a little pitch up there.
It's like
And
Lewis
this
will be
is-
taking a par.
This is Scott for par. This is a long look.
Or birdie even.
No, par, because he had to play out of the woods.
Oh,
on
yeah,
that
you're right.
First, yeah.
Oh, that pitch out. Thank you. Good putt, though. Wow.
Nice putt, yeah.
Yep.
That's a great conversion from where he was.
You got Justin. This one will be for birdie, though.
Good
Great putt.
Wow, I mean, just 2 huge shots in a row from Justin, and a nice little putt to seal it.
Man, not everybody has that second shot he threw.
No, absolutely not. And
That
then
was
Chris,
something. Oh, buddy.
Can't believe the spit out there.
Dang. Lewis makes good.
Gets his par. Nathan presumably should get his par. And Chris should take a bogey here, but he was just that close to a nice par.
Man.
Mm.
Card almost played this hole under par.
Yeah, and that would have been dang impressive. Even golf is pretty good.
Sure is. Looks like Scott is now tied with Justin for the lead as Justin moving up with that birdie. They are one clear of Lewis as we head into 5.
And we followed up with another tough hole. This is a par 4, 555. Kind of a snake route here. You start out with a huge hard left and then a turn to the right. That's where we find our maintenance workers. Shout out to those guys.
Heroes.
Yep. They don't all wear capes.
Justin with a what?
Oh, I love it.
Wow.
Big forehand route. Now we saw Mo Lockwood just throw a humongous one last year.
That's
But,
right.
Justin kind of throwing a little smaller version, but nonetheless very effective.
Sure.
That's so far
Scott going for the backhand route, though.
And Scott calling it right out of the hand that he went too far left. And he did, but he finds a nice little clearing over there.
Wow. That is fortunate. Lewis?
This looks a little more like it. It's cutting pretty hard, probably not quite enough to get to that corner, but in the fairway.
Man, that forehand plays.
Yeah, it does. Oh, but this doesn't.
No,
Nathan
that does
clipping a
not
tree on
play.
the right, and that's trouble.
Yeah, he's been so accurate so far, too.
Yeah.
Rare misstep out of him. Chris? This looks
And it
clean.
looks like
Maybe
he
a little
will
early.
make it around the corner. He stays
Yeah.
in the middle of the fairway. And then you can see, just being a little off the fairway, Nathan is pretty jaily over here.
Yeah. This is almost pitch out territory.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Gosh, now
And
he's
now
shooting
he's-
3.
He wishes he would have pitched out.
Right.
Here is his third, like you mentioned.
And that
How's
should
that
take him
looking?
about to the corner. Yeah, from here he's just got a pretty smooth Anheuser, but it's still, probably looking at a 200-foot shot.
Okay. So
Maybe
his
more.
fourth, trying to get in position for the 5.
Oh, and a
He's-
great kick off the log even. He's parked.
Nicely done.
Yeah, after where he was shooting from 3, that's really good.
No, definitely. Looking at Lewis's second, trying to do the exact same thing.
Oh, going a little bit high and right and catching that tree. Probably just play this for par now.
Yeah. Chris is going to play for the forehand. Huh.
And yeah, big high and wide, and he's got a putt.
Yeah. Not bad at all. We got another overhand here. This one not Scott, though.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Scott absolutely has that big overhand shot, too.
Yep. Yeah, he's got a great thumber. And might have an awkward putt from there. Let's see if Justin goes over the top as well. Nope.
Oh, nice kind of textbook forehand there, going a little long
Yeah.
and wrapping around those trees and somehow leaving himself a putt.
Wow. The drive was so good, he might not have prepared for that. Practice from that spot,
Yeah.
Lewis.
Oh, it's got a chance.
He does.
A little high, left.
Yeah, it looks like he'll settle for a par.
And then this is Justin for birdie, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but just off the front cage. Good run.
Yeah, good bid. Scott for his birdie.
Is that serious
Oh, no.
Ouch. Yep. That's disc golf.
Mm.
Chris?
And that one sticks. Yeah.
Scott in the background's like, that one catches.
Yeah.
I do see him back there. Oh, that was good.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, right. Good par save out of Lewis.
I think this is actually right about the time where Scott says something about the spit outs to Justin, and Justin just says, disc golf is weird. It's like, yeah, he kind of summed it up.
Yep, he's not wrong. It's weird the best way possible.
Yeah, and at times the worst, but
At times the worst.
Yeah.
And there's a sad par for Scott.
Yep.
Yep. I got a birdie out of Chris. He is rallying, trying to chase down our leaders, Justin and Scott, who are both tied at 7. Lewis still sitting 1 back. We'll be looking at hole 6 here. What's our play?
And the third of 3 consecutive par 4s. This one, another tough hole going uphill along this path. You can also try to shoot the gap through the middle. Actually, that's really what the drone doesn't show, is a lot of people are shooting this middle gap and trying to land it essentially on the path. And then you've kind of got this big uphill right turn for the second shot if you have a good look for the bird.
Chris on the box, going up the middle like you mentioned.
Yeah, just a little bit left, and that's going to leave him in a maze of trees.
Uh-oh. Justin?
This looks great.
Dude, he smashes.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Nah, he's going to be a little left of that path, and you see he's right behind a tree. As good as that drive was, he's still not ideal. You really just want to send it a little further right and a little straighter finish, I guess. And then Scott gets a kick from the left side to the right side of the path, which is not the worst thing.
Yeah, huh? Yeah, looks like a pretty decent alley up to the basket from there. Mr. Nava.
And that's looking
high.
Too high, yeah. But he really did throw it hard. He's just going to have to kind of finagle away to get the bird from there.
Yeah, hopefully there's a line. Nathan?
Oh, just a little left and kicks him to the path.
Dang. Oh, man, you were kidding about Chris, Ben.
No, it's a jungle over there.
It really is.
And
finds his way out pretty well.
Yeah, he did kick to the right side, but he should have a way to shoot up the path from there.
Okay.
This
Save
is
par.
a nice, clean hyzer shot from Nathan, which puts him basically on the path. He'll have a chance to get his par from there.
Oh, yeah, that should work for an up and down.
Yeah, so Scott's probably got this kind of flex forehand shot here. Probably the best shot that there is if he really wants to have a look for bird. And, wow, he nails that. Even flying past the basket, just left of it. And stopped by that stump right there. He's got a real clean look at bird.
He does. That's a putt. Scott hits most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Lewis?
Kind of hard hyzer through that tight gap and on the path. He also has a very nice clean putt.
Yeah. Nicely done. Justin getting a little creative here with a flex forehand.
Yeah, but we've seen it out of him. He's got that shot.
Sure does.
And great. Wow, these guys are making this hole look easy.
They are. So this will be Chris's third. Looking to get in position for the par save. And there is no par saving going on now. Nathan, same deal. Hopefully a better result.
Nice overhand or turnover shot from there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Checking up, and he'll get his par.
Landed beautifully. Trying to get in position for the bogey now is Chris.
Oh, no. And Chris saws off his forehand. Boy, this hole is turning into a nightmare for him.
Oh, man. That is looking like a 7 coming up. Unless he can nail a good putt here. So hard to do after the hole's beating you up, though.
Oh, and he does.
Come on,
Not
Chris.
a 7, but it would have been a 6. He gets a 5.
Oh, okay, thank you.
But, yeah, way to save things there.
Hey,
yeah, definitely.
Shut out all day.
And Scott.
Gets his first birdie of the day.
Yeah.
Lewis, I think that's his. Is that his first birdie, too?
That could be.
It might not be. He was even on the round before he hit that putt.
Okay.
Yep. Justin getting the bird as well. He'll remain tied with Scott. Lewis will remain 1 back. There's Nathan cleaning up.
Yeah, there's
checking our scores.
really any easy holes on this course.
No.
Just some are more gettable than others.
Yeah, well put. There are those 8s and the 7 out of Lewis as we head into 7.
This is one that some people might argue is one of the easier holes on the course, but not exactly a gimme. 270 downhill. Probably the putter shot is the best, or a lot of people opt to do this little forehand line.
Yeah, there are some tight caps you're trying to hit here.
Yeah, and that's just the thing, is the line that's obvious usually will send you short right. If you're really trying to park it with the forehand line, you have to extend kind of to an uncomfortable angle.
Oh, I see that. Those trees kind of guarding on the left there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes a ton of sense. Oh, great shot right there.
Yeah.
Lewis, we're going to keep pace up with that. Ooh.
That's got a skip, and he's got a tester.
Yeah, he should hit that. Nathan, a hole he definitely wants to get.
Oh, yeah. Oh, but he sends it a little bit right. And, yeah. Well, you know, I'm sure a lot of people are like, man, this is just a putter shot, but you're probably not used to playing at 6,000 feet. You have to make these little adjustments. You're throwing at an angle that is maybe a little unusual.
Sure.
And things happen.
Here's Nathan laying up for his par. Nicely done there. Chris with a long bid.
Chris's forehand caught an early tree. He's probably just laying up here. Yeah. Actually, that's going to give him a tester for par.
Ooh. That is not a par putt you want.
No.
Lewis, he'll take this for birdie, though.
Oh, just sticks it in.
Nice putt, Lewis.
A little love from the cage.
Yep.
And Justin with an interesting look here.
Yep.
Oh, just clips that stuff on the right and kind of knocks it down.
Chris coming back for the par save. Oh, thankfully he makes that.
Yeah, good putt there.
Doesn't have to regret the upshot.
No. Yeah.
There's Scott tapping in the birdie, going back to back. Slow start, but he's getting heated.
Yeah, we're going to see one of these famous Withers runs right now.
Right, they are a thing.
Famous for him and infamous for his opponents.
For the rest of Oregon and Washington.
Pretty much.
Yep. There are your scores after 7. Scott now has the lead. It's been a while. Looks like Lewis and Justin are now tied for second at 8 down. Chris and Nathan within striking distance. Hole 8. What is our play here, Ben?
Well, there's kind of two sort of equal plays here. That if you go right, you can throw maybe a putter or a mid, just 220. And then there's this left gap that people threw forehands through. I wouldn't really see it throwing a turnover through that gap, but if you have the forehand, the play is definitely there.
And Scott does have the forehand.
You kind of need to flex something a little bit. Oh, and he just doesn't go wide enough. I think he actually jokes later that he was throwing Nathan's sort of signature Discmania disc, and I think Justin.
Uh-huh.
And I think Justin's throwing a Withers Gator.
Oh, that's funny.
Here we go.
Oh, here is the Glow Gator. After Lewis put a pretty good one out there.
Yeah. And, oh, man, it had promise, but just clipped the branch.
Yep, a little too wide. They need the Goldilocks shot in between Scott and Justin there.
Mm-hmm. Nathan doesn't go as wide as I'm sure he meant to, but somehow kind of sneaks through and might have a long putt.
Cool. It's always nice when that happens.
Uh-huh.
Chris?
And Chris sort of shaves that right side, but sneaks through a bit. Looks like he got a little hop. He might have a putt as well.
All right, we'll check it out. Withers coming up short. Here is his upshot.
That might be a Withers Gator.
It might, huh?
Yeah, it goes a little deep.
Ooh, that doesn't look like a great putt coming back, honestly, with that tree in the way there.
Right. And here's Nathan. Got a nice little skip through the middle, and it's got a floater. Ooh, just a little under the basket.
Good bid, though. He also has that tree on the comebacker, though. Justin?
Boy, see, it's 220-foot hole. That's just, we haven't had a good look yet.
No. Looks like bogey's going to be more likely than a birdie at this point.
Oh, Chris had a decent look, but off the cage, and Lewis with the best look of the 5.
Let's see if he can convert.
And he does on the hanging basket.
Nice job, Lewis. Stroke on the card. I believe that's going to tie Scott for the lead, and he might even swoop it if Scott misses his comebacker.
Right, which we can see here. He's lining this up, and that doesn't look too easy.
It doesn't, does it?
No.
And those furs do not mess around, man. They are hardy.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Where's the gap?
I don't even, man.
I think, did we get another look at this one? I think we do in a minute. Oh, here we go. Oh, come on.
Wow.
That's dirty.
That was a tight gap.
Or I guess clean.
Yeah, it was pretty clean.
Yep.
Nicely done, Scott.
Mm-hmm.
Nathan cleans up. Justin will too.
These
No
guys are
worries
having
on
an
those.
interesting discussion here. The merits of maybe putting with a Firebird through that same gap. It's kind of like, well, each has its advantage. I think Scott was coming down to saying he's just more comfortable putting with a putter.
Yeah, we get that beveled edge to fight through the tree or something like that.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, interesting. All right, we got a tie at the top, Lewis and Scott, as we head into 9.
Par 4 here kind of plays to a fork. You want to get a big, say, 400-foot drive out up the middle, and then there's this hyzer line around to the right. You could also conceivably go around to the left with something like a forehand and then go play Mario Kart.
Fantastic. Lewis on the box, rightfully so, after that great birdie.
And a nice turnover look here. Oh, that looks great, actually.
Keep coasting.
On the path, just a little bit left. And then if you see those pink ribbons, that's the line to follow there to the hyzer gap.
Oh, okay,
So
gotcha.
He's actually got a great look from where he is.
Oh, that's cool. There's options.
Yeah.
Withers going some pretty high-speed disc here.
Yeah,
Probably destroyer.
kind of. Yeah, you sort of want to. I mean, he's certainly not playing for an eagle, but he wants to
Playing
make
for an
sure he gets
easy
as
birdie.
close to that gap as possible. However, it looks like he may have overshot it a little bit.
Oh, wow.
Gonna have to see. And who hasn't had that before, where you're about to drive and you're like, oh, I'm about to cut my finger if I throw this.
Like obsidian or volcanic rock in there? Or?
No, just when you got a ding in your disc and it's kind of sharp and you grip your disc,
Gotcha.
you're about to rip it and you go, oh, I'm gonna move my hand a little bit.
Gotcha. And Justin finding some woods. We'll see if he can create an angle over there.
He may have iced himself with that adjustment.
I wonder. Nathan? Oh, no.
Oh, this is getting flippy and into the
Ooh.
woods. Yeah. Boy,
It's
this
gonna be
course is just
interesting.
so demanding when it comes to staying on the fairway.
Oregon and natural OB. Name a more
Yeah.
better combo.
Right.
There is Chris getting out there. We'll see if it
Yeah.
works.
But even just being off the fairway a little bit, that could be a tough approach.
So here's where Nathan ended up, hoping to get
Oh,
back on the
man.
fairway here.
Yeah. And he does just that, puts himself right on the path.
Nice.
Should have a good chance to get his par, and here he is again.
Okay.
But boy, he's still quite a bit away, even from that gap.
Yeah, this is his third. He's going to take a pretty good one to get all the way up to the basket.
Yeah. Oh, and I think he's to the left of it.
Okay. Chris, his second.
Oh, man. Just a tough stance from there.
Yeah.
But look at that. What a shot.
What? Out of
Oh,
nowhere.
man.
How did that happen?
Just nailed that gap all the
What a
way.
shot, man. Lewis?
And this is textbook. He put himself in a great position with the drive and then just chip shot from there.
Oh, man. What an up. Nicely done, Lewis.
Yeah.
So what is Justin looking at over here?
Well, when you can throw over trees, why not?
I guess so. Must be nice.
Yeah.
Kinda
that's gonna leave
works.
him- That's probably like a 40-footer, but
Yeah.
not bad.
Not
It is
bad
for
at
bird.
all. Yep. For being out of position.
Right. Yeah.
Can't be too mad. Withers, how's he looking over here?
It's kind of an unorthodox look. He does go around to the left side, but kind of threads the needle and gives himself a look.
Yeah, beautiful up there. Justin looking for the birdie.
Oh no! What a
Man.
good run, but just barely spits out left.
Yep, just a little bit more on that one. Nathan for the par save. It's a pretty lengthy bid here.
Yep, got that branch too. Oh, he had to go around the branch. That made it tough.
Good bid though.
Yeah.
Chris, after a fantastic second shot, trying to convert for the bird. Yep,
Yeah. Yeah, great birdie. Wow, what a recovery shot.
definitely. And we got a birdie coming up for Lewis as well. And Scott.
And yeah, Scott continues to push. This is going to be tough.
Yep.
Need to keep up with Scott game.
Lewis is doing it right now.
Yeah.
There's
Last year we
Nathan.
saw Chris give him a good run. This year, maybe it's Lewis's turn.
Yeah. There's those birdies out of Scott and Lewis. They're both sitting at 10 down, 2 clear second place, personified by Justin. We got 9 holes more to go. That was a fun watch, and we'll catch you guys there. Thanks for watching.
See ya.